Hey everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Tech Tips. I like these recordings to be around in perpetuity, so generally I try to refrain from using dates or times. But I happen to be fresh off of the Future of Educational Technology Conference, the FETC. Learned a lot of awesome, cool things there. Lots of cool tips and tricks. And I'm really excited to share a bunch of them with you over the next few screencasts. But today I wanted to focus on some really cool things that I learned that I never knew about in Gmail and in Google Calendar. So let's start off in Gmail. Let's say I'm writing something to my wife and my mom. Okay, and then I say, oh, you know what? I want my wife and mom to be a contact group so I don't have to type in two things every time. I just want to type in one thing. So normally you can make a contact group by going to contacts over here and then adding the people and doing everything. But there is a much easier way to make a contact group right inside your email. All you got to do is click on To. And then up pops this box. I have never seen this before in my life until I found out about it. Up pops this box, and the people that were in your email are already selected right here and ready for you to click Save as Group. But if, let's say, you forgot somebody, like let's say I want to add my dad, you can just go ahead and click on that person and then just say Save as Group. And then this box comes up, so I'm going to say, mom, dad, wife, and say Save. And now when I insert all of those people, they're right there that time. But if, let's say, I have an empty email, from now on, mom, dad, wife is something that I can select, and that will be ready for me to use every single time. So it's actually really awesome and a really cool way of making your contact groups without ever leaving your email. So another cool tip or trick that you can do while you're in Gmail. So let's say we're done with this. Okay. Let's say I'm in an email. Let's pick this one that's in my email. This is from Mozile or Mozile. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. They're a management console thing for iPads and iOS devices. Let's say that whatever the content of the email was, I want to create a calendar event out of it. So I can actually just click this menu button here and select Create Event. And up pops my Google Calendar. In my Google Calendar, what it's going to do is it's going to take the body of the email and actually make that the whole description of the calendar event. And it's going to put whoever's in the email on the guest list. One thing that you should keep in mind when you're doing this is that this function exists, because if you decide to turn an email that was sent to a group into an event, it'll put everybody who is CC'd or included on that email in the list of guests. So you should remove them if you don't want them participating, or you can add more if you feel like there's other people that need to be added onto it. If there's a location listed in the email, sometimes you get lucky and it automatically puts the location in. And sometimes it'll also put in your time automatically if there's something like that in the email. But if not, it'll just give you the closest possible time thing. Either way, you can go on and fix the date and time as you already know how to do. And so this is just a really cool little thing you can do from inside any email, where you can just create an event straight from there. But we're actually not going to create the event. We're going to X out, which will bring me to my Google Calendar. And here is where I want to show you this cool new thing that I learned in Google Calendar. So we know that if you've seen any of my previous screencasts, we know that there are keyboard shortcuts to showing month. For you press M, W does week, D does day, A does your agenda, and if you didn't already know that, now you do. I did cover it in a previous screencast. However, one really cool thing that I didn't know about, and I only learned just now at the conference, was you can call up a custom set of days by clicking and dragging on the dates. So let's say I want to know what's going on from Monday, February 11th to Wednesday the 13th. I click and drag, and boom, just shows me only those 3 days. It's phenomenally useful, and it's like a little shortcut trick that nobody really knows about, and it works for anywhere up to 6 days. Once you hit the 7th day, for some reason it puts it into 2 weeks, and that's, you can't do anything about that. I think maybe it has to do with just screen real estate and making it look even, because when you get it to more than 6 days, they want to make sure that it looks even on both rows, so it has to be an even number of days on each row, and I think that's probably what it has to do with. Anyway, either way, it's really great for showing up to 1 to 6 days of events, and it's just really a great way to show anything that you want to see and nothing more. So that's it for all of your tips and tricks for today. I hope you learned some cool productivity tips. I look forward to bringing you more as we continue our screencasts. And for now, everybody should have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.